Okay, so yesterday I taught about sexual reproduction. So in sexual reproduction, what should be there? Now male and female gametes should be there. And who will produce the male and female gametes? Male gametes, that is pollen grains, will be produced by the anther of the flower. And female gamete, that will be produced by the ovary. Okay, ovary of flower. Okay, pistil. What is that one? Pistil. Study, have you noted down all those things or not? Okay, so study, I have given you the idea of sexual reproduction. So just to see, I taught you different types of flower, unisexual flower, bisexual flower, examples, and male reproductive part, female reproductive part, then zygote formation and fertilization. All those things, fusion of male and female gamete, that is called fertilization. So just see, in earlier classes I taught you sexual asexual reproduction in plants, and now I am teaching you sexual reproduction in plant. So there should be a difference, clear cut difference is there between sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So what are those differences? Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction, just see, already I have tabulated. New plants are grown from seed. Okay, new plants are grown from seeds. While in asexual reproduction, new plants are grown from vegetative part like stem, branches, roots, leaves. Okay, so that is the first difference or not? Second one is reproductive part produce male and female gametes. In sexual reproduction, what is there? Sexual reproduction, reproductive part produce male and female gametes. Now in asexual reproduction, what is there? There are no production of male and female gametes. In asexual reproduction, male and female gametes are not produced. Okay. Next one is there is a fusion of male and female gamete in sexual reproduction, fertilization. Means male and female gametes fuse together. They fuse together. While in asexual reproduction, there are no fusion of male and female gametes. There are no fusion of male and female gametes. That is called asexual reproduction. Now in sexual reproduction, what is there? New plants grow with variation. Variation. In sexual reproduction, what is there? Whatever new plants are grown from the seeds, they will have little bit variations. Okay, differences as compared to their parents plant. While in case of asexual reproduction, what is there? New plants are exact copy of parent plant. Okay, did in asexual reproduction, variation is not there. So you can write many more differences, but these are the main differences between sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So have you noted down? Have you noted down this one? Okay, so complete it. Just tabulate in the same way. Sexual reproduction, what is there? New plants are grown from seed. New plant in asexual reproduction, new plants are grown from vegetative part. Okay, they are they are grown from vegetative part. Okay, vegetative part means roots, stem, branches, leaves. These are the vegetative part. So in sexual reproduction, what is there? Seed is the important thing. In asexual reproduction, vegetative part is the important thing. Reproductive part produce male and female gamete. Now in sexual reproduction, what is there? Reproductive part produce male and female gametes. While in case of asexual reproduction, there are no production of male and female gametes. Male and female gametes. In sexual reproduction, what is there? There is fusion of male and female gametes, means fertilization is there. While in case of asexual reproduction, there are no fusion of male and female gametes. Okay. In case of sexual reproduction, new plants grow with variation. Here in asexual reproduction, new plants are exact copy of parent plant. Here what is there? New plants are exact copy of parent plant. Okay. So these are some of the differences. Okay. So in this way, the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction is over. Okay. Am I audible and visible? Hello. Okay, now next one is pollination. Okay, so just see, first understand properly. As far as the male reproductive part of flower is concerned, that is filament, means anther is the male reproductive part. Okay, now in anther, how many parts are there? Yesterday I have made diagram and shown you that filament is there and anther lobe is there. Anther lobe is there. Inside the anther, what is there? Pollen grains are there. What are there? Pollen grains. And now try to understand female reproductive part, that is pistil. How many parts of pistils are there? There are three parts of pistil: stigma, style, and ovary. What is this one? Once again, just see here. Now yesterday I made diagram. These diagram I have made or not? Okay, just tell me. Okay. Okay. So in pistil, what is there? Three parts is there: stigma, style, and ovary. Correct? And now just try to understand from the anther, pollen grains must transfer from there to stigma of ovary. Stigma of ovary. Okay? So the pollination, the transfer of pollen from the anther to the stigma of flower is called pollination. Now in left hand side of the blackboard it is written. What is pollination? The transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of a flower is called pollination. Okay. What is it? What is it? It is called pollination. Okay. So just see. Sometime in bisexual flower, male reproductive part and female reproductive part both are there. Okay, both are there or not? So just see, let me write one more thing here in pollination case. Now I will apply the color mic now. Just keep indicating me whether I am audible or not. Okay. So just see here. Now here what is their question arises here, how the pollen transfer from anther to the stigma of flower. Okay. So pollen here what is the definition? The transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of flower is called pollination. So little bit I will make the change here. The transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of flower by wind, water, and insects. By wind, water, and insects. Okay. Okay. The transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of flower by wind, by wind, by wind, water, and insects. Sex is called pollination. Is called pollination. Okay. The transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of a flower by wind, water, and insects is called pollination. Okay. Okay. Am I audible? Am I audible and visible? Hello. Okay. Somebody is waiting in the lobby. Okay. Okay. So just see. This is called pollination. Okay. Now I will show you in the diagram. Just see. Now in this diagram you can see. See. Okay. Just see. Now I will tell you what is the meaning of self pollination and cross pollination. But you can see this diagram very clear. Just see. Pollen is transferring from anther to stigma. Okay, arrow marks is there. You can check here. This is arrow marks. Okay. So this is called pollination. Okay. Now there are two types of pollination. Now shall I rub this side? Now sexual and asexual reproduction. Okay. I will teach you types of pollination. Okay. So there are two types of pollination. Okay. Self pollination and cross pollination. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. So just write here self pollination. Self pollination. Self pollination. What is the meaning of self pollination? The meaning of self pollination is if the pollen lands on the if pollen lands on the stigma of stigma of same flower. Stigma of same flower. Stigma of same flower. Same flower. Self pollination. Self pollination takes place takes place in bisexual flower. Okay, bisexual flower. Next one is cross pollination. What is the next one? Cross pollination. Am I audible and visible? Hello. Okay. Now understand this one properly. Cross pollination. Cross pollination. Just when pollen lands on the stigma of when the pollen when pollen lands on the stigma of the same flower of the same flower when pollen lands on the stigma of the another flower of same same plant or that of when pollen lands on the stigma of another flower. Just a minute. Another flower of another flower. Yes, another flower of same plant or different or that of a different plant of same kind. Okay, this takes place. This takes place. Yes, just see. Okay, am I audible and visible? Okay, just see here. See, now understand this one properly. I am removing now caller mic and just see. Okay, hello, am I audible and visible? Okay. First, understand what is the meaning of self-pollination and cross-pollination. Just see. Self-pollination. In self-pollination, what is there? Pollen lands on the stigma of same flower. Means just see, in the bisexual flower, what is there? Male reproductive part and female reproductive part, both are there or not? So if pollen lands on the stigma of same flower, that is called self pollination. And what is the cross pollination? Cross pollination is when pollen lands on the stigma of another flower of same plant, or that of different plant of same kind. Different plant of same plant. Number one is the when pollen lands on the stigma of another flower of same plant, or that of different plant of same kind. Different plant of the same kind, it is called cross pollination. Okay, so just ask, did you understand what is the meaning of self pollination and cross pollination? See this diagram. Cross pollination, just see. In cross pollination, just see, two flowers are involved. The anther of one flower producing pollen grain that is landing on the stigma of another flower, but the plant kind should be same. Means if it is mango, so the mango anther can can fertilize or can pollinate another mango flower of same plant or different plant of same kind. Species should be same. Okay, are you getting my point or not? It doesn't mean that pollen of one plant, one kind of plant, will pollinate the stigma of another plant of different kind. No. Means mango pollen grain can pollinate the stigma of same flower. Same flower. Same flower means you can say another flower of same plant. Means if pollen lands on the stigma of another flower of same plant, just see. Now do you think that in one plant only one flower is there? In one plant many flowers are there. So when pollen lands on the stigma of another flower of same plant, or that of different plant of same kind, this is called cross pollination. Okay, so if pollen lands on the stigma of another flower of same plant, another flower of same plant, or that of different plant of same kind, it may go to the another flower or another plant, but species of plant should be same. Species of plant should be same. Okay, have you got this one? Hello. So ask if you have got any doubt, and these diagrams should be made. But remember, let 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 it be self pollination or cross pollination. Always the pollen will be carried by the wind, water and insects. It will be carried by wind, water and insects. Now I have shown you yesterday's diagram should also be made. Today's diagram should also be made. These diagrams should be made. Self pollination and cross pollination. Okay. हेलो। हाँ। No, it is not like that. Just see. Self pollination. First, try to understand. If pollen lands on the stigma of same flower, okay, same flower. So just try to understand. If it is bisexual flower, okay. So in bisexual flower, what would be there? Just see, male reproductive part and female reproductive part both will be there. Correct. So this may land. This may land on same flower. You can write it is occurring in the bisexual flower. And what about cross pollination? Cross pollination, just a minute, let me write one more point here. Self pollination, just a minute. Self pollination, self pollination takes place takes place in bisexual bisexual flower, bisexual flower. And cross, it takes place in it takes place in unisexual unisexual and bisexual flower. It takes place in unisexual and bisexual flower both. Okay. Okay, did you get my point or not? Okay, now you can, yes, Spurti. Now you can ask your doubt. No, no. If the pollen lands on the stigma of same flower, huh? Just tell me. Once again, tell. Now just see, there is a, earlier also there was a confusion. I have also got one book. Just see, I will show you. Just see, read here. If the pollen lands on the stigma of same flower, it is called self-pollination. It is there or not? Check. So that is why I wrote here, self-pollination takes place in bisexual flower. If pollen lands on the stigma of stigma of same flower, it is correct. Which I wrote, that is correct. Just see. Then what would be the difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination? You only think. Are you getting my point or not? Otherwise they would be same, na? Huh. So according to me, it is the transfer. If pollen lands on the, or you can write in this way, transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of same flower. That is called. That is why it is called self pollination. Okay, because it is occurring within the flower. Okay, so it must be bisexual flower. Then only it will be there, na. If cross pollination, what is there? When pollen lands on the transfer of pollen from the anther to stigma of stigma of another flower of same plant or that of different plant of same kind. Okay, so just see, cross pollination may takes place in unisexual flower as well as in bisexual flower. Unisexual flower or bisexual flower. Okay, did you get my point or not? Just see why I wrote it is taking place in unisexual flower. Suppose one particular flower is there which is having either male reproductive part or female reproductive part. So the pollen from another flower may come na. Pollen from another flower may come. Correct? Similarly, pollen of one flower may go to the another flower which is having by means male and female both part. So that is called bisexual flower or not? That is called bisexual flower. So that is why I wrote here it is taking place in unisexual as well as bisexual flower. Okay? Any problem? Now just see in back side also just see here there is one word what you have learnt. So just see here pollination it is written here or not. Pollination is two types self pollination and cross pollination. In self pollination pollen grains are transfer from the anther to the stigma of the same flower. In cross pollination, pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower to stigma of another flower of the same kind. Of the same kind. Same kind means same types of plant. Okay? Understood? Everybody understood? Okay. So please make this diagram. Now let me write your homework because yesterday I have not given you homework. Okay. Okay. So now I myself is the co-host. I will mute everyone. Okay. Already muted. Okay. Just a minute. Let me. Okay. Everyone is muted. Now let me write the homework. Shall I delete now this one? Okay. Okay. I am deleting now. Okay. Okay. So homework. First question number first. What is what do you mean by sexual reproduction? Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. Okay. Next one is question number 2. Name the male and female reproductive part of flower. Reproductive part of flower with their parts with their yes. Am I audible and visible? Hello. Am I audible and visible? Okay. With their parts and diagram. Okay. Question number third. What is fertilization? Fertilization in flower in plant. Question number 4. What do you mean by bisexual unisexual flower? What do you mean by bisexual and unisexual flower? Now, question number 5. Question number question number 5. Next one is next one is just a minute. What is the difference between self pollination and cross pollination? Give here, right? Give examples. Give examples. Now question number 5. Write write difference write difference between write difference between asexual asexual and sexual reproduction. Okay. Question number 6. What do you mean by pollination? Pollination. Write their types. Write their types and and explain explain with diagram. Explain with diagram. Okay, so I hope that you understand. Just one more question. Question number 7. What is the question number 7? Name male and female gametes of the flower. Name male and female gametes of the flower. Okay. Yes. So these are the 7 questions. Hello. Hello. Yes. So now today you have got homework bit more, but yesterday you have not got any homework. So yesterday you have enjoyed. Today just take little bit pain. Okay. Hello. Ah. Now everything I have taught or not? Just see. First, in first question, what you should write? You should write the definition of sexual reproduction. Next question, what you should write? Name the male and female reproductive part of flower. So what is the male and female reproductive part? Anther and pistil are the male and female reproductive of flower respectively. Now their part, just write their parts. Okay, and now explain with the diagram. Okay, so study only I made the diagram. You can refer the studies video also. Again I am showing you, these are the diagram. Just see. Yes. And yesterday I have made. What is fertilization? The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. In the difference I wrote this one, fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization in plant. What do you mean by bisexual and unisexual flower? Give examples. Already I explained you. Next one is, what is the difference between asexual and sexual reproduction? Now just tabulate. Already today only I explained. What do you mean by pollination? Just now I have completed. Write their types and explain with the diagram. So diagram also I have shown you. Now name male and female gamete of the flower. The male gamete is pollen grains. Female gamete is eggs which are produced by ovary, and while pollens are produced by anther. Okay. So just you should write the name. Now some questions are small, some questions are big, but I hope that you can write this one. Am I correct or not? Yes. Okay. So with this I have completed the pollination also. Now what is the next one now? Next one is the process of fertilization. So the process of fertilization I will explain you tomorrow. Then fruit, seed formation, seed dispersal. So slowly and slowly we are heading towards the completion of this chapter also, as usual. So our speed is good. We are completing the syllabus with good means pace. Okay. And target is 31st December will complete all the portions. Okay. So with this hope and belief, I am winding up now. I am wrapping up the class. Thank you.